Hi everybody, I'm just pulling up some old videos from when I was in Arizona, some that never got posted, and I just decided that I might as well make them into videos and post them. So this one was done in January when I was still in Arizona, and it was my first trip down this year. I took 2 trips. I went down once, had a bunch of problems, had to come back and take care of some stuff, and went back down again with my friend Val. But anyway, so this video was recorded when I was in Arizona the first time. And it's just a video of me cooking dinner for the first time with my new setup, with my new cupboards and the new pull-out shelves. So I gotta say, as a follow-up sort of to this video, that it's way easier cooking in my van now that I have this pull-out shelf. So anyways, there's not much to the video, just, I don't know, enjoy or don't watch it. Okay, I'm trying something different for supper tonight. One of the reasons I don't eat properly is because the single burner stove is just not good for some things, especially not for this. It would fall off, no problem. So I went outside and I got, on the other side, I got my 2 burner stove, and I'm gonna try and cook in here with it. I think with this shelf, it should be good. And I have a fire extinguisher right behind me. So what I'm having my niece made this and gave it to me for Christmas. Some kind of pasta sauce. Pomodoro sauce. Tomato, garlic, onion, basil. So, sounds good. And I want some quick cooking noodles. I think these are. I can reach them, find them. Can't remember where I bought these, but they're rice noodles, so I'm gonna try that. So first, set up the stove. Second, back up so I'm not gonna burn any crucial parts of my body. And I'm gonna just boil the noodles first in the fry pan with hopefully not too much water, because I want to have a bath tomorrow and I don't have that a lot of water. That hasn't been used since the last time I was camping. A little bit of dust never hurt anybody, right? Because that's so shallow, it's probably going to boil away before the noodles actually get cooked, but you got to do what you got to do. They fit, but I'm going to break them anyways, and I'm not doing very many. Fry up beef too, I forgot about that. Everything takes forethought, and I didn't think this through. I guess I need to keep in mind that the first time I do everything is always going to be hard, and it will get easier as I figure it out. You'd think I would have learned that as a child. I'm a slow learner, I guess. Get this out to use for the noodles since my other pot. That's another reason I'm not doing the noodles in a separate thing, even though I have 2 burners, is this pot is dirty. I don't have water to wash the dishes right now. While I'm waiting for the noodles to warm up, I'm going to talk about it's been a pretty frustrating couple of days. I mean, not all day long, because pretty much I just sit in the van and read or play games, and I feel like I'm wasting so much time. I came down here to do stuff this time, and my van being broken, and me not being able to get out and get around very easily, and not being able to get my front drive off the back so that I could get around easier, has all just put a wrench in everything. And now I've got a bit of a sore where I sit, and I have to be super careful of that. So yeah, there just seems like I'm really glad this is all happening at the beginning, and I hope that it comes to an end at some point and my van gets fixed. And it's all just figuring out how to, like, I try so hard to make things work because this is what I really want to do. And what keeps coming into my mind all the time is, man, if I had a Sprinter van or a Transit, this would all be so much easier. I don't know if any of you watch Keeping It Wheel 306. She's got a Transit van, and I love her lift because it lifts her right out onto the ground, and so wherever she lands, she can readjust herself. She's already in her chair, so she's not transferring in and out of a precarious chair on uneven ground. And it's bigger. She doesn't have to get out of her chair when she's in the van until she wants to transfer onto the bed or the toilet or whatever. It just seems like all the issues that I have traveling in this minivan, which I love, would be resolved by having a transit van. But I think I'm also thinking, maybe drinking, I don't drink, but it's kind of pie in the sky, and I would get the transit van and find out all the issues that there are with that. I'm hoping to meet up with Keeping It Wheel while I'm down here, Lisa. She spends the winter down south as well, and I would like to meet up with her and just ask her a bunch of questions about her van and what she thinks the problems are and whatever. Anyways, those are just some thoughts while I'm cooking my noodles. This is actually working pretty good with this cook stove in here. I've always been a little afraid to bring it in here because it's so big, but I actually think it's safer. And I'm not feeling heat in behind it, and I know there's no heat underneath it because I've never burnt my table that I used it to cook on, and when I've used wooden picnic tables, there's never been like a dark burn mark or anything. So I don't know, I think this might be the way to go. I'd start eating better when I'm stuck in my van, which seems to be a lot. Anyways, I'm rambling a lot. Just in thinking of the pros and cons of having this cook stove in here, I certainly won't be cooking bacon, and I hope that this sauce that I'm going to warm up, I'm going to fry some hamburger to put the sauce on. I I hope that doesn't spatter all over and my van forever smells like cooked ground beef, but we'll see. All these things to be dealt with as they come. I know I have a tablecloth in here. I don't know where that is. That would be smart to put that down. Okay, the noodles are done. I got extra lean ground beef. I think United States and Canada's definition of lean ground beef is different because it's a lot of fat. I'll have to scoop that out of there. But I know it does make it taste better when there's fat in it, so I'm not going to take it all out. Now just wait for it to simmer a bit and then we eat. All right, let's give it a try. It's good.